Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Habibi wa habibti Mualimah Hajar.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Mualimah Mahwiyah.
Marhaba. ازيك حبيبي وحبيبتي؟ ازيك Mualimah Hajar؟
Alhamdulillah Mualimah Mahwiyah. ازيك حبيبي وحبيبتي fil bait?
Insyaallah inta wa inti sihat wa afiat.
Amin.
Ewa Mualimah Hajar, ya salam munawarin.
Allahu khaliq. Ismail soal Mualimah Mahwiyah. Ena hada, ehna nata'alam al-lughatul injiliyah.
Soh Mualimah Hajar. Ena hada, ehna nata'alam al-lughatul injiliyah. Habibi wa habibti fil bait, yallah delwaqti ablana ta'alam al-lughatul injiliyah. Mualimah Hajar, yallah binaqul ma'aba ehna yal-yal.
Naam. Yallah Mualimah.
Hikmatul fadilah, let's do. Hanas is my life, Ais bil akhlak. Ya Ghaffar, ampunanmu adalah harapan untuk hamba dan kedua orang tua. Amin. Ewa Mualimah Hajar, yallah as-sahutasi, yallah bina nabda'u nasyad bi qiraatil basmalah.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ahlan wa sahlan wa marhaban bikum habibi wa habibti Mualimah Hajar ena harda fi faslina as-safutasi sana ta'alam al-lughatul injiliyah.
Ewa Mualimah Mahwiyah. Eya yaumil an. Eya tarikhul an Mualimah Mahwiyah.
LN yaumul isnin maris tis'a ishrun alfin wahid wa ishrun. Hal hafazti Mualimah?
Soh Mualimah Mahwiyah. Ulti abla keda ena harda sanata alam al-lughatul injiliyah.
So Mualimah Hajar al-an sana ta'alam al-lughatul injiliyah. Ewa sami'ti Zaidan Mualimah Hajar, yallah bina nabda'u nasyad ma'abat habibi wa habibti fil bait.
Yallah.
Ena harda and conditional sentences.
And conditional sentences.
Arabti Mualimah Hajar sami'ti abla aulisa.
Ma'aruf Mualimah Hissa.
Yallah habibi wa habibti Mualimah Hajar nata'alam ma'abat conditional sentence.
Indicator. After learning this material, the students are able to identify conditional sentences in the types, to use sentences in daily conversation, to write conditional sentences based on usage. Glossaries for today are Nimro Wahid number 1, conditional, 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 pengandaian. Nimro Itnin number 2, hope, 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 mengharapkan. Nimro Talata number 3, wish, 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 ingin berharap. Nimro Arba number 4, close, 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 klausa. Nimro Khamsa number 5, result, 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 hasil. Conditional sentences type 0, 1, 2, and 3. The sentences that use it to express wishes, hopes, conditionals, and plannings, which may be or not happen.
Ewa Mualimah Hajar ena harda and mauduna
Conditional sentence.
conditional sentences. Sentences li'ana mawjud 3 and Mualimah Mahwiyah will add one more
Ewa.
about conditional sentences.
Ewa Mualimah.
Conditional sentences hana Mualimah will explain to you mawjud arba, type 0, type 1,
Oh.
type 2, type 3.
Ewa
Conditional sentence type 0, true in the present.
دلوقتي conditional type 0. Conditional type 0 it's mean يعني true in the present. It will be used to express about something happened, and it's called about like wish and hope. Ma makna wish and hope? Do you know? Wish, make a wish.
like berharap. Wish.
Hope.
Hope. Same also berharap.
Hope and wish it's same with berharap. And Delwati Mualima will show to you about the form and the pattern. Sentence type 0. It talk about if clause plus result clause.
If clause plus result clause.
If clause plus result clause. Okay. Delwati هذا the example to make you easier to understand. Malis, nakak?
Ewa Mualimah. If I have enough time, I watch television every morning. If it rains, the grass gets wet. If I don't eat breakfast, I always get hungry during in the class.
During in the class, you can see if something present and it will be have result. If I have enough time, if I have enough time, I watch TV every morning. Or upside down, I watch TV every morning if I have time.
Oh, that's same. Sama.
So,
Conditional sentence type 1, true in the future.
now, Delwati, we going to conditional sentence type 1.
Type 1.
Type 1. So just now type 0, now type 1. This about true in the future.
Oh.
If just now true in the present, now true in the future. Yakni to use and to express about something happen will be planned. Yang direncanakan. So it will be happen in the future. So the pattern is still same like type 0, if clause plus result clause. But Hannah, we will use simple present in if clause and simple future for the result. Example.
The example, if I have enough money, I will go to London. If the temperature reach 0 degree, the water will freeze.
So it's something like will be planned. If I have enough time, I will go to London. Ewa Mualimah, something that you say and then it will be happen in the future. Ewa.
Conditional sentence type 2, untrue in the present and future.
Delwati, conditional sentence type 2.
Type 2.
Conditional sentence type 2, the meaning is untrue in the present or future. Untrue in the present or future. Sesuatu kejadian yang tidak terjadi di masa sekarang ataupun di masa yang akan datang. In bahasa Kedah Mualimah.
So we cannot prediction like that.
No, cannot prediction, but something cannot be happen at all. It's like a wish. The form still same, if clause, and then you will meet result clause. But Hannah, if clause we use simple past. Simple past. And the result clause, simple past future. Result clause always future. Result clause always future. Delwati, Al-Misal Mualimah.
The example, if I were you, I would accept his invitation. If I had lot of money, I would buy a new car.
If I were you, I would accept his invitation. If I had a lot of money, I would buy a new car. We talk about past, but actually it cannot be happen, even in the last or in the future.
because it's not me like that.
If I were you, I would accept his invitation. Something cannot be happen in the past or in the future.
Ewa malima.
So make sure if I in conditional sentence for simple past we used to be were. All the subject use were. Were, not was malima.
Ewa.
Only for conditional sentence. Ewa malima.
Ewa malima.
So make sure type 2 we talk about past. Type 2 talk about past.
Conditional sentence type 3. Untrue in the past.
Conditional sentence type 3. The last type mualima, al-akhir. Conditional sentence type 3. Untrue in the past. Yakni it using to just make a wish.
Oh, just
Make a wish. Or in bahasa just mengandai-andai.
Oh, like that.
Or something had been happened in the past. The formula and the pattern still same. If clause plus result clause. If clause simple past perfect.
Simple past perfect.
Past
Okay.
perfect plus past future perfect.
Oh.
Past future perfect. Ewa mualimah.
What is the example, Mualimah?
The example.
If they had studied math, they would have passed the exam. If you told me about the problem, I would have helped you.
Ewa mualimah hajar. Hannah in a type 3, salah satu type, it's like a wish, just like mengandai-andai in bahasa. Misal, if they had studied math, they would have passed the exam. Yakni the meaning like this. Jika mereka sudah belajar matematika, mereka akan lulus ujian. But actually, fil haqiqah, they don't study. They didn't study at all. So it's just like mengandai-andai. Had studied math. If they had studied math, they would have passed the exam. It's like mengandai-andai. So just make sure you know the pattern and the formula how to build the sentence. Just make sure for type 3 it's talk about something like you just make a wish but it cannot be happen actually.
It can be happen.
Of course, Mualimah Hajar, we will talk about tenses.
Ewa Mualimah.
So Hannah, the tenses that using in the conditional sentences. Al-awwal, type 0, simple present plus simple present.
Type 0, simple present plus simple present.
Ewa. Type 1, simple present plus simple future.
Simple present plus simple future. Type 1.
Type 2,
Simple past plus past future.
and then for type 3,
Past perfect
plus past future perfect.
That is type 3.
Ewa Mualimah Hajar. And the big note that you must remember, because we use, what is the conjunction that we use here? If. So if you use if, never future. Just remember if, never future. Yakni if I will.
If I will.
If I will. May not. If I will, may not. If I would, may not.
May not.
So if cannot future, if never future. That you must remember it. After if, you cannot meet many future tenses.
Exactly.
So if just meet with another tenses. Ewa Mualimah Hajar.
If never future.
If never future, what happen will be if never future. Ewa Mualimah Hajar.
Ewa Mualimah Mahfiyah.
Syukron. syukron Hana Harda. I hope all of you, Habibi wa Habibti Filbet, understood about this. And please, Latansa, study well because you will have imtihan. Wah, asafutasi, syukron. Habibi wa Habibti, Mualimah Hajar, hal min mazidi minas su'al?
Fil haiha, ana faham mualimah. Liana ana Aisyah bisyu'a wa ana la esma'i la unzuru video.
Ewa, yeb'a Habibi wa Habibti, Mualimah Hajar. Yallah unzuru fi video esma'i mualimah.
Mesh Habibi wa Habibti wa mualimah mahwiyah. Kifayah ena harda. Liana la yazil alwaba. Habibi wa Habibti mulazamah fil bait. Imayatus siha. Inzil aidiyakum bisobun wal ma'is sa'ir.
Mesh, Mualimah Hajar, Latansa istakmilaki mama. El akhir, syukron Habibi wa Habibti. Unzuru ila video esma'i mu'alimah. Latansa yab'alu wajibul manjilukum. Salam yumaksaid Habibi wa Habibti. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Ila liqa, ma'asalamah.